Hey there, Barb here, and I am by myself, so this is just Barb's Sclero-What Adventures. And so today I just wanted to hop on here and talk a little bit about double lung transplant. I had my first appointment with the transplant team on March 20th, and it went very well. Here are the notes from my doctor. These are the notes that she was writing down during our meeting, and then she gave them to me at the end. Basically, the very first appointment that you have with your transplant team is pretty much them to just go through all the statistics and to see if you would even be interested after knowing all of the statistics, if you are still interested in actually having a double lung transplant. And so of course she's going to go over survival rates, she's going to go over chronic rejection, she's going to go over complications from the surgery, she's going to go over immunosuppression after the surgery and the different medicines that a transplant patient would be required to take. And so there was a lot. I mean, it was about a 2-hour appointment. The amazing thing is there was no hurry with either one. There were 2 doctors, the lung transplant pulmonologist, and then also a fellow that is hopefully going to become a transplant pulmonologist also. And so there were 2 of them, and they sat there, they answered any questions we had, and just went through all the information about a double lung transplant and what is required in at their transplant center. So there are, if you're looking at Transplant Information, the best resource that you can go to find transplant information is SRTR. It is the Scientific Registry of Transplant Recipients. And so it is srtr.org. And so if you want to see all about different transplant programs, that is definitely the best place to go to see that. And so just doing some searching on there, there's about 75 transplant centers across the United States that do lung transplants. And it's pretty much up to me to determine and decide where I would want to go to have my lung transplant. And you guys, it's a big decision. That is a very, very big decision. It's a lifelong decision. And at this point in time, I don't know. We started in Iowa City. I honestly have no idea if that is where I will end up getting my double lung transplant or not. Of course, there's a lot of options, and I'm not going to limit myself to one place as of right now, because so we met with the transplant team because my pulmonologist believes that I have pulmonary capillary hemangiomyomatosis, which indicates to them that really the only answer is double lung transplant. However, double lung transplant is probably in my future. We just have no idea when that might be. Right now, my quality of life is very good, and so until that would deteriorate to a place where it wasn't so good, then that's when I would be looking at a double lung transplant. So I'm hopefully going to be taking you along this journey with me for a very long time before I would actually come to the place where I would be needing a double lung transplant, but we just don't know. None of us have a magic 8-ball or know what's going to happen. And so this is where we're at right now. And so I'm going to be taking you along on this journey with me, and it will probably, I hope to God, it is a very long and arduous journey, and I hope to educate all of you while we go through this. So there you go. I met with the transplant team March 20th, 2023 in Iowa City, and we will see how that progresses. And so I probably, right now, I'm not scheduled to meet with them again and for another year. I will have my follow-up appointment in 6 months with my normal pulmonologist and do all the testing and everything. We'll be tracking all of the results and all of that, and seeing how that goes. But if you want to check out transplant information, and specifically lung transplant, go to srtr.org. On the top, you can select your specific organ that you're looking for. So I looked for the lungs and it popped up, and there are 75 centers throughout the United States. And I don't know. We'll see what the next step is. So if you have any questions, let me know. I am happy to answer, and we'll talk about all of this in maybe the next video. Thanks everybody. Have a great day. Aloha.